Good evening, everyone! Yay! It feels like been a really long time since I've seen you. It has not been, in fact. In fact, I was just doing the rundown of reading through the chat before the stream started actually going live and laughing to myself because a whole bunch of you I have recently seen or spoken to, and I'm so excited that you're here with me. Yay! Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome, welcome. I feel like I need to warn everybody that there will not be a whole lot of inky messing today because it's mostly me going through the goods. And there will be a little bit. Like, we will do a little bit of writing because at least one of the pens are inked. But I don't want you to be disappointed if your expectations are perhaps as such. But that's okay. It's okay because sometimes things are different, and today might be one of those sometimes is. But hello, everyone. Welcome. And I'm so happy that you're here with me. I'm laughing because Michelle is on a train, still trying to get home from the Chicago show. Michelle, I'm so sorry. I'm so excited that you're here still. Even if you're only here for a little bit, it's still very exciting. Um I'm actually, this is going to be very interesting for me because when I usually do quote unquote haul videos, I don't like the term haul because it sounds really materialistic, and I feel like this time in particular I was really particular and careful about what I bought. But I just wanted to show you the haul of goods that I have, and I'm very happy about it because I feel like everything in it is quite special. So let's do the kind of obligatory stuff, which was the show swag. So if you purchased your weekend pass within like the first 250 people, you got a little swag bag. The swag bag was quite impressive. I mean, pretty good here. So let me open it up. First of all, it was the 45th anniversary of the show. So there's a little 45th anniversary pin, which does not want to focus, of course. I got a random bottle of ink. So I got Three Oysters Navy Blue, which looks quite pretty from the label here. I got a little pen sleeve from Sei Urushi Studio, who was present at the show. I got a trio of field notes, and I got a little 45th anniversary Estabrook Atlas Stationer's notebook, which is extremely cute because it's tiny and still hand sewn, like thread bound. Really cute. Recycled paper. I don't know if it's going to be found pen friendly, but I don't really care because I have ballpoints as well. So that is very cute. Sorry. So that was the swag bag from the show. And it also came inside of a big pink tote, which is over there. Just because I don't really have space on the desk to show you. But I wanted to show you at least a portion of the swag bag. So I've dropped that on the floor because I don't have enough desk space to put everything. Let me see. Yes, you are correct. There are stroopwafels. The stroopwafels are from Annabelle, who flew in from the Netherlands. And I haven't opened them yet because they will be eaten hot over a cup of tea. Is everybody familiar with stroopwafels? Do I need to describe what they are? Because if you do not know what they are, I feel like you need to know. So, you know what? I'm going to tell you anyway. They are... they're waffles, like waffle cones, so sugar dough, sugar batter. They are toasted, and in the center is like a caramel drizzle. And the idea is, the reason they're this shape, and the idea is that you put them on top of your cup of tea when your tea is hot, and it melts the caramel on the inside, and as you eat it, it's like crunchy waffle with delicious ooey gooey hot caramel. Doesn't that make you want to eat one right now? It makes me want to eat one right now. And Jane, you are right. They are delicious, even if you don't melt them over tea. But the smell is just divine, and I absolutely love them. And so I'm so thrilled. And these were hauled all the way from the Netherlands for me. So you can't smell it through the bag, but I can feel the joy within. So, okay. I'm going to gently put these down because they don't deserve to be thrown upon the floor. Okay, so that's a portion of something. Oh, you're on a low/no carb diet. I envy your willpower. I've done that before, and I don't have the willpower to do it again, ever. Ever, ever, ever. But very admirable. Exactly, lovely plastic smells. I have a whole stack of goodies in here, and it's going to be a little hard to show you everything, so I kind of just want to show you the, like, an example. First of all, I got a little adorable notebook from a sweet friend who sent this over. I've got a whole bunch of stickers. There's a little pin. I got a little paper clip, binder clip, a absolutely hysterical tiny little duck, like so small, but there's a whole bunch of stickers, and including the Chicago sticker, the anniversary sticker from Atlas Stationers. So I don't need to show you all my stickers because I have a whole bunch, but I just wanted you to see some of them. And I cannot lose my little duck, so my duck goes back in the bag. You know what? We actually might have time to play with some of the inks today. I thought this would take me really long because it took me a really long time to unpack everything and try to consolidate what I had. But this... Oh, no, never mind. I forgot about this entire bag of stuff that I have to show you. So, no, don't worry. Who knows what's going to happen. Okay. We have... let's show you the inks. Because I have a couple inks here. No, let's show you other things. Bailey actually 3D printed this for me and a couple of others. So it's an ink sample vial holder. And for when you are low on ink and you need to just kind of dip, there's an angled version of it too. So this is very cool, and this is going to be really handy for me. I'm super excited about this. Thank you so much. I'm going to put it over here. And we have... Let me show you some of the miscellaneous things. A dear friend of mine came to the show, and she purchased a couple Edison pens, and one of them she lent to me. It's not mine, so it's not really part of my haul, but I wanted to show it to you because it's the new model. So it came with a notepad, which is 32-pound HP premium paper. So it's going to be fountain pen friendly, which I'm excited about. Hello, Pelican. I'm looking at you. It came with a little pen stand, and there was another little pen stand here. Product made from upcycled manufacturing scraps, which would otherwise end up in a landfill. So basically, it's a little stand that's like a crisscross, and then your pen sits in the middle of the X. And so instead of just throwing it in the garbage, they are giving them out with their pens, and I think that's really awesome. Let me just show you the pen. The pen. It's the new model, the Elysium, and this is in a poorly controlled silver linings finish material. I thought it would be horrendously uncomfortable. I saw it and I was like, this is insane. There's no way this pen's going to be comfortable. And then I actually tried it at his table, and it is insanely comfortable. Okay? This pen is so comfy. I almost wanted to get one for myself, and I'm so surprised because I was not expecting it. So I borrowed this from my bestie because I want to show it off and give Edison Pen some eyeballs they deserve on this new model. So that doesn't really count as part of my haul, but it's special. It's special, and it was part of my pen show experience, so I thought that counts in terms of what I should share with you because it was part of my pen show experience. So let me put it over here. Gently. And then let me catch up a little bit on the chat here. Oh, yes! This is perfect. I will put these here. These are... Okay, let me see. It almost looks like a walking stick. It's very odd. It's an odd shape to me because it looks like a desk pen and a magic wand at the same time. And I really thought it would be super uncomfortable. Pertinax, I totally get it. It was so bizarre to me until I wrote with it. So that's why I wanted to borrow it to talk about it and show what it's like and describe the writing experience because of the balance and the way he designed the pen. Like, there's a lot of work that went into it. Okay, so... Okay, let me keep going just a little bit and then I will check in with the chat. I got these are Rickshaw and Stationery Universe exclusives. So I got a 2-pen sleeve, the 1 pen with the little clipper dipper. I got another one from Mark of Rickshaw himself, which was so exciting. I just fangirled a little bit. I was like, hi, I'm so excited to see you. He's probably like, oh my god, okay. Or maybe he's used to it. But anyway, I got one and I'm so excited because I'm happy to have all the Rickshaw sleeves on the planet because there's no amount that is too much for me. I use them all. So I got those. I also purchased this at the White Bear Pens table. This is the new Fillmore case. So it is kind of a notebook holder as well. Really, really, really nice design for me. I really appreciate this. So it actually holds 6 pens separately. There's a little pouch here and another one in the front. And I mean, obviously I bought it because of the adorable bear on it. And I also got an adorable little keychain from White Bear Pens. So I'm going to put that in my pocket there. This is what I mean. I can never have enough or too many Rickshaw stuffs. Let me check them again because we're kind of moving into inks and accessories. James, you asked, did I pick up my Mont Blanc signature nib at a previous pen show? Yes, I got my first signature nib at the Cologne pen show. It's pretty unusual that you'll find one at a pen show. And then I got one made through the Bespoke Nib program. That is correct. Ruth asked, does wanting more Rickshaw products give you a reason to buy more pens? Absolutely. You want to make use of all the products that you have. So if you purchase Rickshaw stuff and they're empty, you absolutely can want a pen to put inside of it. I appreciate this and I support this. Let's see. Okay. Do I have the urge to wave the pen around saying Expecto Patronum? No, but I would, well, maybe. And I do wonder what my Patronus would be. Probably an angry cat, but like a big cat. Oh, what would my Patronus be? That is a very good question. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's look at the inks. So the inks, I acquired a little selection, which I think was incredibly reasonable. I got the Amarillo Stationery. This one is the greenish one, teal waistband. And I was going to get the whole set, but I was completely out of cash. So I was out of monies, but what I did have monies for was a roll of bird washi tape. And I really wanted it, and it's really cute. And so Amarillo Stationery is such a wonderful company, and Eric is such a fantastic human that I just wanted to get something, and he just happened to have stuff that I wanted. So it worked out in my favor, but if you have not checked him out, I highly recommend. So that was one of the things I got. I also got the Coffee Monsters blotting sheets. So I picked these up at the Pen Realm table, and I also got the bottle of Forgotten iced coffee, which I'm very excited about. And these are two things that I consider accessories and don't really count as unsensible pen purchasing, I think. So the inks that I got are very interesting. First, I got the trio of inks from Ink Dependence, and these are available on his website. So it's Don't Trust a Bivalve, Trust a Bivalve, and Trust a Bivalve with Shimmer. And I had ordered these, ordered them. I had asked him if I could pick them up from him at the show because it's hard to ship to Canada and it's expensive and it's a pain. But you can get them on his website now. I haven't even swatched them yet, but I'm very excited to do so. So I think we'll have time to do that today. So I'm going to put them aside over here. I got a pen for reviewing. This is called the Tino by the Colo Company. Sorry. My cartridge is rolling away. So it's a little, I guess it's a pocket pen. These are pretty new, and it is a postable pen. Gonna be interesting. It's very new to me. No, sorry, this is the Colo Company Tino pen. That's what I want to make sure I got it right. And yeah, I don't know. So I did not purchase this. This was gifted to me by the new rep and distributors. And so we'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to show it to you because it is included in my pen show experience. Where did the cartridge go? There we go. Okay, let me just close it all so I don't lose the bits. We don't want to lose the bits. Okay. Oh, look. Hey, Eric. Welcome. Oh, I just talked about you. I didn't even know you were here. So exciting. Okay, so the other inks I got Schaefer Emerald Green. And the reason I wanted all of these inks, the reason I wanted them was for the Peacock Blue. Peacock Blue is a discontinued ink, and it's a really stunning turquoise, and these bottles have the extra inkwell in them, and the price was just unbeatable, and the condition of everything is incredible. Like, look at this box. This is amazing. Usually Peacock Blue is like $80 a bottle, so I did not pay that for the bottles. So I got those. I got the Emerald Green. And so this one doesn't have the label. I mean, it's in there. It's in the box. It doesn't have the label attached. I do not care. It's still so worth it. And check this out. Waterman Blue Black. This is so hilariously cool. Regular price 58 cents. You save 19 cents and you get it. You get 2 bottles for 39 cents. And I just think that is the coolest thing ever. And then let me open them up. Hang on. And then this is what the bottles look like. So really cool. It's full of ink. They're not gone off or anything. So this is just so awesome. I'm so excited about these. So I got those inks. And finally, you're probably wondering, Jeebus grapes, Aziza, what pens did you get? So here's the thing. I have to show you one more thing before I tell you about my pens. White Bear Pens' mom crocheted me this little dude, and it's a little inktopus, and he's got inky messes all over his body, or her body, or their body. And then the little hat is in my Ink Rings logo and colors. So the yellow is one of my inks, but the pink, blue, purple is my logo. And so Yeah, I just wanted to show it to you because I absolutely love it and it's so special. And it says GP and I just love it so much. So I'm really, really excited about it. And then, okay, let's talk about the pens. So you're wondering, G Bus Grapes Gourmet pens, what did you buy? So I went into this expecting or planning to only have a budget of $300. So 300 US dollars. I'm saying US because I'm Canadian. So 300 US dollars is like 12,000 Canadian dollars. And the idea was that I had that budget. I could buy whatever I wanted with it. And if I wanted to get anything else, I had to sell some of the stuff that I had brought with me. What I ended up purchasing is kind of within the budget. I got the new Shown Design Twisty Ultim, and I absolutely love his Ultim pens because I eyedropper them and they could take a beating. I throw these in my bag. They rub up on each other. That sounds really weird. But just as an example of how I carry them, they get shoved into a case and are violently thrown about, and that's why I want Ultim, because they're going to take a beating. So that was my choice of pen. And then I bought it without a nib at the time. And these don't count. I pre-purchased them and I just picked them up. These are two Franklin Christoph pens. A Model 31 antique glass and a Model 31 Italian ice. But they don't count because they were just for pickup. I had ordered them like months before. Yeah, but my Shown Twisty. So I purchased the pen and then I was content with it. I was going to come home. I have nibs that I can use at home. Like I don't need to buy another nib. But then the next day when I was hanging out with friends, I'm playing with nibs and I tried my friend's nib and it was the wettest, juiciest, most gushiest monarch I've ever used in my life. And I looked at her and I said, I need to buy this nib from you. I need to have this nib. Tell me, what do I need to do to get this from you? So she actually hated it because it was too wet. So in the end, after selling a couple of pens online and in person, I had enough funds to go and get a Monarch, and it was the exact Monarch that belonged to my friend, and so she bought a different one and I took hers. Okay, that's what happened. So I just wanted to tell you. So I'm going to do a writing sample with it shortly, but let me tell you the other story. This is a Skogsy Pens low volume eyedropper. This was the color that I wanted. It's like a mustard yellow ebonite, but it had sold out. And long story short, there was one stashed away. It was not actually meant for me, but I traded a friend for a pen and got this in exchange. So I now have a beautiful and exquisite Skogsy low volume eyedropper in mustard yellow ebonite, and the top of the cap, the most magnificent little thing, it has a valley of comfort so that I can pet it. So it's extra special, and I did not go beyond my budget to acquire it. It just happened to work out with a trade, and I'm so thrilled, and I'm trying to decide. I put a nib on it, so I put a Pen Realm Owl nib on it. I'm trying to decide what ink it will be serially inked with, and I haven't decided yet. And I just wanted to show this holder to you. It's not mine. You know what I'm like when I borrow stuff, though. Just kidding. This is a material by Pens by Pasquale. It's his pastel prism. And the holder is made by Papa J Studio, and I just wanted to show it to you because it's so beautiful, but it doesn't belong to me. But you know how that goes. Maybe we'll just use it so that we could swatchies our new inks, and I could just show it to you. Possibly. Okay. Ruth, pickups count. They do count. You're right. But they weren't in the budget of the show, if that makes sense. I had committed to them ahead of time, and Sorry, I'm laughing because Luke is in the room and already says give it back to Simmer. I will. I promise. I totally will. I just wanted to show your fine work to everybody. It's not my fault. It's your fault for making it so beautiful and making me want to show it off. That's what it is. But it is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the shape of this. It's very different to a lot of the nib holders that are available on the market, and I think it's really elegant. Like it's really like it reminds me like one of those like a yarn spool, like the loom and stuff like that, like the parts of a loom. So I think it's really cool. The poor man. It's okay. I'll give it back to him. I promise. I promise. I promise. Um, yes, John. I rub the pens up against each other. It's very true. Oh man. Okay, let me see. Yes, Michaela's mom is such a delight. She's so sweet. It was so cool. It was a really a really nice show to spend time meeting folks and chatting with people. Like I had a really nice time. I didn't work the show. Like I wasn't teaching at all. I took a lot of breaks so that I could survive. I don't know how others do it, but I needed a lot of breaks. And it's not because I was like unhappy or something. It's just because I needed breaks. Like I just needed to recover. And so I took a lot of breaks and recharged and re-energized myself. And so it was really, really nice. Simmer, listen, if you are going to play this game about taking bets about if I'm going to return it, I just won't return it. And I'll bet against myself. And then I'll win the money too, in theory. So, I got to meet so many wonderful friends and so many people. It was just really, really, really nice. It's thank you so much, Jane. I was so excited to meet you. Like it's so cool because I know all of your names online, and so getting to meet you in person, and more often than not, I remember you already, like just from seeing your name online. Or if you've placed an order, I remember writing hello Jello, like whatever your name is, like hello Jello, and then exclamation mark. And I remember all of these actions. So I really appreciate when you come and say hello and you want to take a picture with me. Like, I appreciate that so much. So, to everyone who was there, if you're here in the room, um, thank you so much for taking time out of your pen show experience to come hang out with me. That means a lot to me. Okay, Simmer, if you're going to be like this, I'm going to just give it back to you as soon as I feel like it. That's what's going to happen. Let's do a writing sample with this monarch so we can distract ourselves from what he is saying. This is one of the cursive italic monarchs. It is an anodized version. It is unusual for me. The colors are not one I would have picked, but because I knew, I guess I shouldn't touch the feet. Oops. Because I knew what it was gonna write like, I wanted it. I guess that's fair. I deserve. That's how wet it is. This thing is so juicy. It's like dripping. Okay. Let me just dry it off to make sure that it's fair before I start writing with it. Maybe I'll turn the page and write over here. Oh, right here. Okay. I don't know if this is going to show how juicy it is. I'll do my best. This is so juicy. It's like it's mega lubricated. That is not where the I goes on juicy. I cannot spell. Juicy. And I also don't want to write mega lubricated in my notebook because when people flip through it, they're going to be like, what? But I'm going to do it anyway. Mega lubricated. Yes. It is so delightful. And I have it inked with my very own Gourmet pens, business in the front, party in the back. That's right. probably the best blue-black ink that has been ever made by humanity. I am the humanity. Okay, let's see you guys roasting me in the chat here. Yes, Michelle went to the show with her sister, who is not a fountain pen user, but is a stationery fan, but not for fountain pens. And fountain pens are, I think, like a different element because they tend to be more pricey, I think. And then, like, compared to like stickers and like cute things like that. Anyway, Michelle's non-fountain pen using sister now has an Instagram for stationery and purchased 5 pens, which I think is very impressive for her first pen show. I am so thrilled. So thrilled. It's mega lubricated. I'm going to write that down. Again, but like in a lubricated fashion. Oh no, that does not sound good. It's mega lubricated. You know what? Call your videos "It's mega lubricated" and you will get traffic like there's no tomorrow. Disappointed traffic, but traffic. They'll come in. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because anything I say is going to be misconstrued, and I don't think I need to be doing that. It's already construed. I am not going to construe further. Okay, so very, very juicy, very wet. It's a very wet writer. Wet. I am so excited about this nib. I mean, I was already excited, but my other ones are not as wet as this. They're very wet on the front side, but not the back side. Gosh. Everything I say, I swear, everything I say. But anyway, this is definitely a gusher on every side. Any way you take it. And okay. Any way you use this nib, it's a gusher. So let's stop talking about that. I feel like yeah, so okay, anyway. Okay, let me go through, make sure I'm catching up. Make sure I'm catching up on the messages and the chat. So yeah, mega lubricated. It's a bit squirty in the best way possible. And you know what, Ruth? You are right. It is a mullet nib. It is a mullet nib. So, listen, one of my nieces, she's 1.5 and she has a mullet. And I feel like it's okay that she has a mullet because sometimes mullets are desirable. Okay, so, let me see. Clark, I am so happy that you came to this show. It was so awesome to hang out with you, even though you almost got inked upon by my eyedroppered pen. So sorry. Oh my gosh. Michelle's sister is now, I would say that she is a hardcore pen person now because she's already created the Instagram account for her stationery. She has at least 5 fountain pens now. And she inky messed with me. So she just went for it. And inky messed. And she did really well. So it was meant to be. Wendy Sue, yes. It's an architect on the reverse side. Architect. And it's even wetter on the reverse than it is in the front. In the regular. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's do some swatches of these other inks, shall we? I can't write with this because it is not inked yet. And let me grab my tool. Let's see what these look like. Yes. Michelle, please let everyone know what her first pen was, because it's not like she went and bought a Pilot Varsity. Ooh, I'm into this color. This is gorge. It's gorge. This is what I do when I'm wiping the ink off my sword. Gosh. This is called, this is Diamine and Ink Dependence. Don't trust a bivalve. We have... Good night, Michelle. I'm so glad you're home safely after such a long trip, and thank you for stopping in. I will talk to you soon. It's so exciting. Okay, we've got now Trust a Bivalve, which is the non-shimmer version here. Oh, this is unusual. It's weird and I like it. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. It's weird and I like it. Okay, so... Trust a bivalve. And then we will do the shimmer version. Oh my gosh, I just realized it's called Trust a Bivalve with shimmering plankton. That is so cute. Okay, let's make sure it's nice and shook up. That is a good question. What is the naming about? We will have to go look at his website. Let me just get that swatched so we can start drying. Hopefully I got some of the shimmer in there. Trust a bivalve with shimmering plankton. Okay, let's go see. We've got Ink Dependence Store. He is Ink Dependence Big Cartel, I believe. Yes. Okay, the Diamine inks. Oh. Okay, I think it's just a cute concept. Mike trusts bivalves and he loves taupes and brown inks. This dark taupe is a color that I love, and I'm glad I got to make a taupe at last. Trust this bivalve to give you an interesting, readable, and cool-looking line that will look different on some papers than others. Ooh. Okay, with the shimmering plankton, the same ink as the other Trust option, but this one contains turquoise chameleon shimmer. It's a really bright sparkle, and I love the zazz that it adds to the ink. It also seems to bring out some of the blue tones in Trust and brings the color temperature down a few notches. Don't trust a bivalve. Audrey doesn't trust bivalves, but she loves readable, shady, dusty colors. The dusty medium blue of clean water, this ink has some mild shading and no shimmer. It will also look different on different papers. Ooh. I like this. This is funsies. So funsies. Well, it depends. If you are into taupe brown inks, then you do trust a bivalve. And if you're not, then you don't trust them. Very confusing, very complicated. You can purchase them now on the website. I purchased these with my own pennies, so this is not, this is not a paid, this is not an ad or something. I'm just sharing with you because I quite like them. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, interesting. During a live chat for Yums, there was mention of how cities use clams and mussels to monitor their water supplies. I believe that. Okay, so this was Tomo, so let's try it out on while this dries. Hang on. I can't see what I'm doing. While this dries. Okay, what other paper do I have next to me? I've got some Marumon. Okay, let's do the Marumon first. I quite like these colors. I'm very much into them. Okay, let's do the same thing. Let's do Don't Trust a Bivalve first. And we'll see what kind of colors we'll get. I don't know. This may give it the same look on this paper. We will see. But I'm very much into these colors, and I'm not super duper into browns. Just because they don't blend well with a lot of other colors, but this taupe might. If you add brown to a mix of colors, usually you just end up with brown. Okay, and then I do have my F and Birds postcard. However, I have it in one of my A5 notebooks because that's where I put it so it would not, it wouldn't get bent, which I have not dug out, unfortunately. Some of the stuff that I got, I did not unpack fully. Okay, let's let that dry. The F and Birds postcard is hilarious. I love that artist. He's really fun. Good night, Luke. Thank you for coming by. I'm surprised you're even awake after that marathon of a weekend. Okay, let's leave those to dry on that paper. And then I'm going to try one more paper, which is Kikuyo. And I really want to swatch my teal waistband. But let's do these so they can start drying. Let's do it. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing swatchies. Swatchies. Okay. Okay, let's see how these look on this paper. I'm just kind of glancing at them. I guess I don't need to wipe. Oh no, I do need to wipe it. Okay. Okay, while these dry, let's grab my Amarillo and check it out. I love this. This is so cute. Okay. Teal waistband. Oh no, this is so gorgeous. This is so right. This is the color. This is the kind of color I'm into. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. I love this. Yes, that is my kind of green. Okay. Okay. While that dries, let's look at this. So interesting. Very cool. Look at the shimmer on there. Oh, Eric, I absolutely love that teal. That is so beautiful. I cannot wait to inky mess with it. Like, I'm gonna just play with it. Okay, let's let those dry. These are still drying. It looks less pink on this paper. I think it's most brown on here. Very interesting. We can let that sit for a minute. Oh, we may as well do the forgotten iced coffee because I have it right here. Let me open it up. Let's open it. Look at the cute little box. Oops. So, check out the back. This is hilarious. Many refills per container. They obviously don't know me. Don't they even know who I am? I am the refill ho. The bottle's really cool. It's frosted. My label is slightly misplaced, so that's gonna bother me. But let's do a little swatchy of it too, shall we? Oh, sorry. I'm off screen. Oh, interesting. Very interesting color. Let's do one on here. Sorry, I know I'm off screen, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do it on some Tomo. I really need more space on my desk. I need a bigger desk. Or less garbage on my desk at the same time. I say garbage because there's actual garbage on my desk. You just can't see it. Okay, let's let those sit. Sit, sit, sit. Let's let them sit. Hello, Dustin. Welcome. Yes, we are swatcheezing. We're using a letter opener to swatcheeze. Let me reseal this. And then let me get my teal waistband back out so we can put some on the Tomo. The tomato. We'll zoom out a bit. I'm so excited to ink this up. I'm trying to decide what I want to put it in. I'm thinking this is going to go in one of the new Franklin Christophs. Probably the antique glass. I believe it is worthy. I believe so. Oh, that's so beautiful. What a hilarious selection of inks that I acquired this time. Okay. Let's close this. Let's move this. You gotta move this. Ooh, look. Let's pretty. That's beautiful. That's nice. Sorry. I have issues. Okay, let's see. Here are the bivalves. Definitely more saturated, but less vibrant somehow. I don't know if that's the right term. Yeah, and the forgotten iced coffee is like gross and amazing. I like it. Like it's a weird color. Kind of a green gray. And then these are still drying. The teal waistband, look how good that looks. Oh my god, I'm so into that. Okay. That, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then... shall we see what emerald green looks like? So, in case anyone's wondering, this is what the antique glass and teal will be. I think those are the two that need to go together. For sure. For shizzle. Okay, let's see if I can open this without breaking it. Here's some of the garbage. This is also garbage. It's empty. Um, let me... I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this. I can't open it. Okay, well, I can't open it, so... Yes, Ruth, I was waiting for your approval. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let me see if I can get a peacock blue open. Wait, let me... I think the new one is... The newer one is probably going to be easier to open. Oh my god, I can't open any of these. Okay, I can't swatch these. I'm gonna have to open them next time. Sorry. It's just the way it is. Let me show you what I have sitting on my Franklin Christoph pen. This is a Pen Sloth stacked nib. This is a Kasaki, no, a Karasu, I believe, which is like a reverse. Very exciting. I think it'll look really good with the teal waistband. I'm gonna just ink it now. Where did I put it? The teal waistband. I'm gonna need to get another bottle of this like pronto, because I'm gonna burn through this so fast. It's gonna be too fast. Too fast, my friends. Okay. Too fast for you. Too good. Too true. I don't know what that is. Who knows what that is? Okay, let's see. Let me dip it a little longer. Today is Revenge of the 5th. That is correct. Did anybody celebrate the 4th? How do you celebrate the 4th? How do you celebrate the Revenge of the 5th? By doing revenge? I can do that. Oh, yeah, this is a great combination. This is going to be it. So I serially ink my pens, right? Like, this is going to be it forever. Forever. Yes, this is such a good match. Oh my gosh, go get yourselves some teal waistband right now. Pronto. And get me another bottle while you're at it. Oh, so delightful. Sorry. I always tell you I'm not going to sing to you because I can't and I shan't. But then I do. Okay. So, I think that looks really good together. It's a good pair. Okay. Let me see. Oh my god, it's 9:53 already. What is happening? Okay, let me catch up on what have I missed. I did not eyedropper it because I would just pour it directly into the bottle. I mean, into the barrel. I am going to eyedropper it. I just need to grease it, and I don't want to grease it while I am touching so many papers. Don't worry. but Eric, you are not wrong. Sometimes I will use the converter to just fill the barrel, but usually I just free pour it and just pour it right into the barrel. Fountain Pen Jedi, that is not a dumb question. Yes, all the prices are in Canadian dollars, which means it's not real money. I know. The hour did go by really quickly. I always have so much fun with you guys. Like, it just flies by. We can form a choir of the tuneless. Yes, I am tuneless, except for a couple things. Like a couple songs I can do, or a couple noises I can do. I used to be really good at, like, goat sounds. Like, meh and sheep and stuff. But that's not really singing. That's more just noise making, as it turns out. I really regret now not getting the other colors from Amarillo, which is it's the blue, the teal, the yellow, and the shoes, I believe. And I regret them. I regret not getting them because they would have been really cute. It's looking like they're very much my colorway. But that's okay. Let me tell you, I had a really nice show. I mean, I always have nice shows, but I really, really had a nice show because I really had the opportunity to sit down and spend time with people this time. And that really added a lot of value to the show for me. Because, I mean, I have a lot of pens. Like, I'm really lucky. I have a lot of pens and nibs and a lot of ink. And so I'm really lucky that I don't need to necessarily go get stuff. What I don't always have the opportunity to do is sit down with people and play with them and like get to know people. So I really feel like this was a good show for that, and getting to know friends and just hanging out was really good. It was really, really good. Um I know the teal waistband is so good. It's so good. I don't know what I'm going to put this in yet. The forgotten iced coffee. So this is what it looks like. It's this one down here. Or like this. Like it's a very strange. This is the same color. Quite different. Very strange color on all the other ones. So, yeah. I'm very pleased with the inks I got. I'm sorry that I couldn't get these other bottles open, but I will get them open so for next Monday we can play with them. And yeah, we can do that. If you have any requests, I don't know, what should we do next Monday? I mean, we can do the new Edison pen. Like, we could talk about that. I think it really deserves some attention because it's really well designed and it's really comfortable. Um, what should we do? Or maybe we just do an inky mess together. Like, let's just see. If you have any requests, let me know. And if not, I'll just wing it and we'll see whatever happens. That's just the way it's gonna go. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here with me tonight, and thank you for just all your support and your kindness. I really appreciate you all, and thank you for being part of making this a really safe space for everyone. That's really important to me, and that includes this being a safe space for all of you. So I'm so happy that you're here with me. Let me see, what day is today? Monday. It's May 5th, so May 12th, 13th is the next Inky Messes ink show live. Maybe we'll go through some of my inked pens. That might be fun. Take care, everybody. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week and weekend. And I know it may be a hard weekend for some North American folks this weekend because it is Mother's Day. So if it's a hard day for you, just sending you a whole lot of extra love. And yeah, so I love you all very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.